भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So I would like to welcome all of you devotees for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. So seeking blessings of all Vaishnavas present, and also for the pleasure of all the Acharyas and for the pleasure of Lord Shri Radha Nil Madhav. So we'll try to speak something on this verse. So we are discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, first chapter, verse number 43. So here the verse is saying that despite his being the Lord and being always willing to relieve the distress of sufferers, he, Krishna, refrained from killing the Kurus, although they committed all sorts of sins. And although he saw other kings constantly agitating the earth by their strong military movements carried out under the dictation of three kinds of false pride. So here there is the conversation between Vidura and Uddhava. So here Vidura is remembering Lord Krishna, different activities what he performed. In the previous verse we saw that how Vidura says that how the Lord acts differently in different personalities. Like in Dhritarashtra, he put him in illusion, but that same Lord helped Vidura to come out of the illusion. So like this, Lord acts differently, different people all over the world. And so here, now Vidura is telling that how that the Lord did not kill the Kurus immediately, though they committed many sins, and many other kings also, they were agitating the earth by their strong military movements, and they were filled with three kinds of false pride, which Srila Prabhupada explained as education. What are the three kinds of false pride? He says education, followers, and military wealth. Okay, so material wealth, education, and followers. Yeah. So these three things, because of which they are puffed up, he says, and therefore, so why the basically the theme of this purport is that why the Lord did not kill them immediately, But um, so that is a question. Why he did not kill immediately? Whenever there is injustice, he should kill immediately. That is the theme mainly. Hmm? So Prabhupada is clarifying this understanding. So Prabhupada is telling that he waited for everyone. So one thing he says that he waited for all of the miscreants of the world to assemble at one place. So that in a shortcut he can kill everybody. Uh, so, so because somebody who is very expert, he always looks for shortcut. So instead of doing hard way, how we can do it in easy way. So that is how intelligent person always thinks. So Lord is the buddhir buddhimatam asmi. He is the intelligence of the all intelligent people. So he knows how to do anything the best way. Hmm. So instead of killing small way the different kings, so he arranged for all the miscreant people to assemble at one place, and then he within 18 days shortcut he created death for all these people. So this is how Lord did it, and so Prabhupada is telling that and nothing else is the explanation of his waiting. So why Lord waited? For this reason, so that everybody can be assembled at one place and they can be killed. So that's the point. And another thing Prabhupada is telling here, that the Lord wanted to see his devotees as the hero of some episode which he himself performs. He wants to see his devotee and friend uh, um, Arjuna as a hero of the battle of Kurukshetra. Correct. So he wanted Arjuna to get the credit for killing all the miscreants of this world, which is such a big credit, right? So it is actually Lord only who is doing everything. He's arranging everything. But in the end, who is getting the credit? Arjuna. Right? Arjuna got the credit. Bhima got the credit for killing all the Kauravas. All the 100 Kauravas were killed by Bhima alone. Right? So Lord is ready to give credit to devotees. Correct? So is it very difficult for Lord to actually kill all the Kauravas? Himself he can kill also. And even before also he can kill also. But Lord has his own plan, we should understand. Um, so why Lord waits for killing or doing anything? Why Lord takes his own time, sweet time he takes? So, so that is understood by that Lord is actually fully independent personality. He can do anything at any time. But there are various reasons we can consider in this regard. So one thing is that um, like when Hiranyakashipu came and he was doing so much of atrocities, then all the devatas were very disturbed and very much they were in distress. So when they went to the Lord, then the Lord had told them that he will try to boss over everyone, but when he will try to disturb my pure devotee Prahlad, then I will descend and I will kill him. Correct. So we have to understand Satyam eva jayate. Satyam eva jayate means truth alone triumphs. It is there under our coin. Every coin has that Ashoka emblem. Satyam eva jayate means what? Truth alone triumphs. Means that any person who is not following the dharma, so he will be destroyed. Hmm. So truth alone triumphs means only the Lord and his devotees who are following dharma, they only will be able to sustain in this world. This is the principle we have to understand. Uh, so, therefore, the Lord says that when Prahlad Maharaj will be disturbed by him, that time I will descend and kill him. Correct. So we also see that when there is a fight between Hiranyaksha and Varahadev, so that time also the Lord is not killing immediately Varaha. He is fighting and playing around with Varaha, Hiranyaksha for a long time. For a long time. So I practically saw this once one devotee's home I had gone. There was one cat, and there was one rat. Okay, so this cat, he was playing with the rat. He was holding the rat. He was putting in the mouth, but he was not eating. He was leaving the rat. The rat was moving, and again he was catching. So like this for 10-15 minutes he was doing. So that cat wanted to play with that rat, you know. But in the end, he just very simply he ate it. That he could have done in the beginning also, but he just want to play, you know. So like that, the Lord he wanted to have some fun. That's why he came now to this world to experience Virya Rasa. He cannot experience that in the spiritual world. So here Virya Rasa to experience. So he does that, and then it is told that just with one touch, the Lord killed Hiranyaksha. So it was very easy. So, but during this fight, we will see that all the rishis, devatas, they become very disturbed that, oh, the Lord is getting defeated or what. So they are very disturbed. So that increases their uh, love for the Lord, their concern for the Lord. No, no. And in this way, they also get some dependence on the Lord increases when they see that the Lord is not able to win, you know. So in this way, in order to increase the dependence on the Lord for the devotees, the Lord does not do some things immediately, is it not? So even Ramayana we see that Lord could have killed Ravana very easily, but so much of storyline is there. Why? Because through this storyline, we are able to see the devotion of the devotees and the seva bhav of the devotees. You know, how each one is able to render service, what is their feeling towards the Lord, you know, how they want to serve the Lord. So all these things come out in the Ramayana. You know. So that is why the Lord is not doing immediately. The whole episode is there. You know, Sita Mata's devotion and dependence on the Lord, Hanuman's service, devotion to the Lord is all expressed in the Ramayana. Correct? All the monkey souls are getting seva for the Lord. So like this, the Lord arranges different things differently. That is according to His own plan, according to His own desire. Okay. So in the Bhishma Dev section, in the first canto, 9th chapter, you will see that uh, so Lord says that you know what terrible sufferings and what terrible injustice you good souls had to suffer for being the sons of religion personified. You did not deserve to remain alive under those tribulations, yet you are protected by the Brahmanas, God, and religion. Vipra dharma achyuta ashraya. So Bhishma is telling that you are all devotees, but still you went through so much of difficulties. Huh? But you sustained those difficulties because you are always sheltered on Vipra Dharma Achyuta Ashraya. So Prabhupada says that um, as long as a person is fully in cooperation with the wishes of the Lord, Guided by the bona fide Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and strictly following religious principles, one has no cause for despondency, however trying the circumstances of life. Okay. So, the Lord is giving a message that yes, things will have its own time, when it has to happen, when things will not happen. So, that is on the Lord's part. But how a devotee should uh, behave in testing situations. Because when those who are miscreants are not killed immediately, then it is trouble for the devotees. So that time, how the devotee should behave, like that, we can learn through this episode by Bhishma. He's telling to the Pandavas that you were able to go through all this because of Vipra Dharma Achyutashraya. Huh? So one has to be sheltered on these three things. And he says how my daughter-in-law Kunti is concerned. Upon the great general's Pandu's death, she became a widow with many children, and therefore she suffered greatly. And when you were grown up, she suffered a great deal also because of your actions. So Kunti is a very great devotee of the Lord, but she also went through so much of miseries. So Bhishma says, Sarvam kala kritam manye bhavatam chayad apriyam sapalo yad vashe logo vayor iva ghanavalihi. Hmm. In my opinion, this is all due to inevitable time, under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. So material situations keep changing, like clouds carried by the wind. So you can see the clouds. So at one moment the cloud will appear to be like a big palace. After 5 minutes you will see that that is shattered and some other shape has come in the clouds. So it keeps changing. So the wind will blow away the clouds. The situations will change like this in our life also. Hmm? So Bhishma Dev is telling that this is all happening by the inevitable time. And time means kala. Kala means the Lord. Hmm. So the same thing, today's purport also, Srila Prabhupada explaining, Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravriddho. 11.32 Bhagavad Gita. He says that how that he is the inevitable time and he is controlling everything. So he's telling to Arjuna that I have already decided what is the result of this war. I have already decided. So all Dronam, Bhishmam, Chedratam, all of these are going to be killed. Correct? So, but you have to just do your duty. He's telling to Arjuna. Your duty is to fight. As a Kshatriya, you have to establish dharma. So you have to fight the adharmis, right? So the result I have already decided. So you take the credit. You take the credit. Correct? So like this Lord is telling. So see, even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has already told that Prithvi te achayata nagaradi gram sarvatra prachar hoibe moronam. So Lord has already declared, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared that my name will be chanted in all towns and villages. Correct? So what we have to do is we have to just try to follow and try to be in the mission and establish this. Maybe you and I will not be able to do it, but we are all part of that big mission plan. Correct? So different devotees are part of that, and it is like a team effort. You know, so we cannot say he did it or he did it. But yes, there will be some famous devotee who will come and he will get the credit. But everybody is part of that. Nobody, a devotee means he doesn't want the credit. He always wants to give the credit. Similarly, Lord also, he doesn't want credit for himself. He wants to give to his devotees. Right? So, so it doesn't matter that who gets the credit, but it is important that how we are actually part of the plan of the Lord, plan of the Lord, right? So here Prabhupada talks about the Kala principle, right? And he says that even great devatas, muhyanti yat surayah. Even the great devatas are unable to understand his plan. No, nobody can understand his plan, right? So here you see how it is so bewildering. He says, "Yatra dharma suto raja," that the son of Dharmaraj is there, Yudhishthir, but still so much adharma is happening in his life. Gada Pane Vrikodaraha. Gada Pani means the Bhima, who is expert at Gada. Correct? So, and he's Vrikodara. He can engulf huge amount of food. You know? But still they had to go through so much miseries. Hmm? Correct? And Arjuna himself is dead with his Gandiva bow. Hmm? And Suhrit Krishna, even Krishna, who is a well-wisher of all, is present. Still, Vipat, Tato Vipat, still there was miseries, right? So how to understand this? How to understand this? So this is what Shloka Bhishma Dev says. Nahi asya karhi chitrajan puman veda viditsitam yad vijijnasaya yukta muhyanti kavayopihi. He says, O king, no one can know the plan of the Lord, Shri Krishna. Even great philosophers inquire exhaustively, they are bewildered. In purport, Prabhupada says, we'll read this purport, very wonderful purport. The bewilderment of Maharaj Yudhishthir over his past sinful acts and the resulting suffering, etc., is completely negated by the great authority, Bhishma. So, Yudhishthir Maharaj did not suffer because of his past sins, we should know. Prabhupada is telling here. Bhishma wanted to impress upon Maharaj Yudhishthir that since time immemorial, no one, including such demigods as Shiva and Brahma, could ascertain the real plan of the Lord. So, what can we understand about it? They cannot understand, how can we understand? It is useless also to inquire about it. Which means we should not inquire about what is the plan of the Lord. Even the exhaustive philosophical inquiries of sages cannot ascertain the plan of the Lord. So, what we should do then? Prabhupada is telling, the best policy is simply to abide by the orders of the Lord without argument. So we should not speculate what is the plan of the Lord, but he's telling that just go on executing the orders of the Lord without argument. Why this? Why not that? We should not ask. Jo bola, so karo. The sufferings of the Pandavas are never due to their past deeds. The Lord had to execute the plan of establishing the kingdom of virtue, and therefore his own devotees suffered temporarily in order to establish the conquest of virtue. Pandavas had to go through difficulties temporarily. But Satyameva Jayate. So Bhishma Dev was certainly satisfied by seeing the triumph of virtue, and he was glad to see King Yudhishthir on the throne, although he himself fought against him. There is it. Even a great fighter like Bhishma could not win the battle of Kurukshetra because the Lord wanted to show that vice cannot conquer virtue, regardless of who tries to execute it. So Prabhupada is telling that Bhishma Dev was a devotee of the Lord and he chose to fight against the Pandavas. Of course, by the will of the Lord. Why? Because the Lord wanted to show that a fighter like Bhishma cannot win on the wrong side. Which means what? That if somebody is not following Dharma, Lord is wanting to teach this, somebody is not on the side of Dharma, then he will not sustain. Right? So one has to follow Dharma always. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. What is Dharma? Dharma is that which is told by the Lord. So, tasmatidam daivatantram, he says, that I maintain therefore that all this is within the plan of the Lord. Accepting the inconceivable plan of the Lord, you must follow it. You are now the appointed administrative head, and my Lord, you should take care of those subjects who are now rendered helpless. So in this way, Bhishma, who is Mahajan, he is telling that you focus on your responsibility, your duty. You continue, right? So don't question or don't worry about the Lord, about difficulties which happened. But now you do your responsibility. So this is what we are learning here. So why Lord does something um, at a particular time, nobody can understand. But as Prabhupada is saying that we have to just go on following the will of the Lord, will of the Lord. So I'll just show you one small video, very interesting video. It talks about how God knows best in one's life. Okay, I don't know whether sound will come. We'll see. Sound is not coming. Zero हो गया. Devotees coming to take darshan of the Lord. He thought to himself. How many of you watched this video? You watched? Just watch this once again. Trust God. Once in temple of Lord Krishna, there was a sweet. I think Zoom also devotees are there. Share it for them. Share sound हुआ क्या? नहीं हुआ.
Sweeper who was very sincere and devoted. Every time he saw thousands.
Start from beginning.
Trust God. Once upon a time, in a temple of Lord Krishna, there was a sweeper who was very sincere and devoted. Every time he saw thousands of devotees coming to take darshan of the Lord, he thought to himself,
"The Lord is standing all the time giving darshan. He must be feeling very tired. Oh Lord, your feet must be aching. I want to help you. At least for one day, can I take your place so that you can have some rest?"
Thank you, my dear. It is very nice of you, and I don't mind taking a break. But how will you take my place?
It's simple. You change me to look like you and change yourself to look like me.
Okay. I'll transform you like myself. But there is one condition. You must just stand here like me, smile at everyone and give blessings. Never interfere with anything and do not say anything. Just watch everything and be a witness.
The sweeper agreed to this and exchanged places with his Lord. The next day, a rich man came to pray.
"Oh Lord, please bless me. My business should go on well."
While leaving the temple, the rich man forgot to take his briefcase, which was full of money. Just then, a poor man came into the temple.
"Oh Lord, please accept this coin, as this is all I can afford. Bless me to be engaged in your service always. My family is hungry and my heart is leaking. I need some help from you."
When he opened his eyes, he saw the briefcase left behind by the rich man. The poor man thanked the Lord for his kindness and generosity and took the briefcase. At that point, a sailor walked in.
"Oh Lord, I'm going on a long trip. Please bless me so that I have a safe journey."
Just then, the rich man came in with the police.
"There, he is the thief who stole my briefcase full of money."
"Hey, did you think you could run away after robbing this gentleman? Come on, tell me where's the money?"
"I did not steal anything, sir. I don't have any money with me."
Then you must have given it to your friend who must have run away by now. Come with us to the police station.
Dear Lord, you know I am innocent. Why am I being punished then?
Thank you, Krishna. You are the one who helped us catch this thief.
The sweeper in the form of the deity could no longer tolerate the situation. He had to speak up now to save the sailor.
Stop! You're making a mistake. It was not this sailor who took the money. It was a poor man who came here before him.
Who is that speaking?
Here, I am God speaking.
This person is not only a thief but also a clever cheat. He is tricking us into thinking that the idol is speaking. Arrest him, quick!
The sailor was arrested and taken away. The sweeper felt very sad. In the evening, Krishna returned to the temple.
My dear, how was the day?
I thought it would be easy, Krishna, but it was difficult. I tried to do a good thing, but man does not seem to have actual faith in God at all.
The sweeper then told Krishna about the happenings of the day and how a sailor had been unfairly punished for the crime of the poor man.
Oh dear, why did you not stick to the plan? Don't you have faith in me? Do you think that I do not understand the hearts of all those who come here? The rich man had money which he had got by cheating someone. It does not belong to him. On the other hand, the single coin offered by the poor man was the only coin he had, but he gave it to me with full faith. The sailor might not have done anything wrong, but if he had gone in the ship today, he would have died because of bad weather. Instead, he is alive and safe now in the jail. Soon the police will apologize to him and release him.
I did not know all this.
I have a good plan for everyone's life. But because your faith in me is shaky, you try to do things on your own. Don't do that. Just trust me.
For everything that we see around us, God has a plan. We need to trust His wisdom and accept His will.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Self-explanatory. जय श्री राधा नील माधव की जय.